Like I got swept up in some kind of a hurricane. Looks like I got electrocuted. I look like I had a rough day. I look like I ran out of conditioner. I look like my electricity's on the fritz. What else do I look like? I don't know. My hair is doing some crazy shit. Hi, Khalees. Hey. I love you too. How is everybody doing? My hair has seen calmer days. I don't know what's going on with it, but my hair is like, hey, it's summer. April, we were supposed to talk on Sunday, and I literally just remembered. Hello, everybody. Come on in. We're going to do some fun things. Me? Fun? It's got some kind of a wavy thing right here. I don't know. It looks ridiculous. I don't even remember Sunday, so I have no idea. I remember yesterday. Yes, we're doing free spirit messages tonight, and we are also doing some lottery, some pick 3 numbers for each state. Okay, so we're going to let everybody have a chance to get in here. Please share out. I appreciate you. We need to get these messages out to as many people as we can, right? I don't need my glasses when I'm looking far away. I can see, I just can't see like when my phone is, I can't see that close. No, I have not. And I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard that it can be very painful. But then my son had his wisdom teeth pulled out at the same time, and he was okay. So I guess maybe it just depends on the person. Please do, April. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what happened on Sunday. I know we went to the rodeo Saturday night after my hips stopped hurting. And then Sunday, my back was hurting so bad from standing at the rodeo. There was no seats at the rodeo. Hi, Jillian. You said you would come back, and here you are. We had to stand the whole time at the rodeo. Well, then tell them to use general anesthesia, and then you'll go to sleep. I guess it might even, it's not, I'm not afraid of the dentist. I don't know why. I mean, I understand mouth pain is one of, the most yucky pains you can feel, but my dentist always makes sure that I'm not feeling anything before he starts poking around in my mouth. He'll poke in my mouth on purpose just to see if I can feel it. And I'll be like, nope. So just make sure you have a good dentist. Right? Okay. So you like the dentist? I don't mind the dentist. I'm not afraid of the dentist at all. You have a toothache and hormonal. It seems like you're going through it. I like the dentist too. I have a good rapport with the dentist. Would you stop? Yeah. Well, you got to stay positive. New Lane, you have to stay positive. You have to. Okay. So we're going to do free spirit messages tonight in the celebration of June. Okay. June is always just such a lovely month, I feel. To me, it always reminds me of, got my deck today in the mail. Oh, did you like it immediately, April? April asked my opinion about getting a tarot card deck. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you resonate with it and that you connect to it right away. What was I saying? Would you stop it? I'm losing my concentration. I was trying to think of something. Oh, June. So I love the summer. Yes. Oh, you love it. Oh, I am so glad. I love the summertime. I love June. When I was a kid growing up in Massachusetts, June always meant school was out and it was summertime. And so I just love the month of June. I'm doing very well, Jennifer. Thank you so much. But we're going to have a few free messages tonight. We're going to do lucky lottery numbers for the month of June. You know, let's do some lucky lottery numbers. Hi, Dr. Lucid. I have this summer. Yes, and it's warm, and I just love June. And so I want to make sure that I give you whatever information comes through me for you. So the first time I did lucky numbers, one of the people who actually played them religiously won the pick 3 with the numbers that I gave her. So could happen. It's definitely a possibility. Hi, Shanna. Okay, do you have like a pick 3 number in Australia, Khalees? Well, you've got to use it. Hi, Kimberly. The days are long. Oh yes. Yeah, it's 7:30 and it's nowhere near getting dark in Texas. Why is that? Yeah, because we're doing pick 3s, okay? And I had started doing it last night. At the end of my live last night, I was doing some paid tarot card readings last night. And I'm like, hey, let's do lucky numbers. But then I'm like, you know what? There's so many of them. Let's just make it a whole live. Okay. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to do the lucky numbers for the pick 3. I did Canada's pick 3 last night, and Canada's pick 3 is 161. That's for Canada, 161. Thank you for sharing, Shanna. I appreciate you. Let's get the viewers in here. You know, everybody share out. Take a moment. If you care, if you're kind, if you're a giving person, give 5 seconds of your time and share on your wall, share to a public group. Just share out, you know, be kind. Okay. New York, 421. New York, 421. Shout out your state. If you want to pick 3 lucky number for your lottery, shout out your state. Okay, Canada, I did last night, 161. I did that last night. Pennsylvania. I'm doing okay, Shantae. I'm doing okay. Oklahoma. Okay, Pennsylvania. 583. Pennsylvania. 583. California. 749. California. 749. April, you were just feeling 421? Well, there you go. Oklahoma. 228. Oklahoma. 228. Texas. 526. Texas. 526. Nebraska. 4 418, Nebraska. 418. You always play 358 in Pennsylvania, and I said 583, right? Good job, Becky. Okay. What am I doing? West Virginia. 671, West Virginia. Indiana. 370, Indiana. Yes, a pick 3, Precious. These are pick 3 numbers by state. Absolutely. I said 583 for Pennsylvania. Yes, Kimberly. 583 for Pennsylvania. Do it. I want all y'all to win. All y'all to win. All right. What other states you got out here, guys? Invite your friends in. Invite your friends in. Invite your friends from different states. Everybody come on in. Tennessee. Believe it or not, for Tennessee, I got 444. 444, which I think is a great number. Iowa. Iowa 719. Iowa 719. You're welcome, Shanna. Florida. Florida 208. Florida 208. Marlene, my favorite number is 4. And Tennessee is 444. Isn't that interesting? How come you're not playing your favorite number? Brittany, we did Tennessee. Tennessee was 444. What else you got, guys? It is a plan. Get it, get it, get it. Aw, thanks, April. I appreciate you. Shout out your state. I'll give you a pick 3 lucky number for the month of June. Do you have family in another state? Spirit always shows you 444. And since you have the chakras and some angel wings on your YouTube picture, I'm assuming that you are a spiritual person and you know what that means. What, woman? Why are you yelling at me, Lucky? Meow. Meow. Well, maybe it wasn't the right time, Marlene. It could have just been the wrong time. Yes, 583. 583 for Pennsylvania. 4 was your mother's favorite number? That's awesome. You decide which one. You decide, Becky. Hi, Diane. Look at you. It's any time that you feel drawn to buy a ticket during the month of June. Anytime. Share out to your friends. Come on in. Give a shout out for your state. And I will give you the 3 lucky numbers for the pick 3 in your state for the month of June that Spirit is giving me. I heard the Lord say that for those who have been humble and forgiving during times of betrayal, He's going to anoint and appoint you in the presence of your enemies, both natural and spiritual. Get ready for your launching. He's giving you a jump start in June. Aw. Thank you, friend. You're going to play the day and night one? I mean, you never know. You don't want to not play one and then be like, oh, that's the one that it was the lucky number. You know what I mean? Like that would be a pisser, wouldn't it? They'd be like, oh, I didn't play today. Oh, there's your number. That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? Goodness. That would suck a lot. June is going to be a good month for a lot of people. It's going to be a good month for me too. You know? Joanne wants New Jersey. Okay, let's see. Did I do New Jersey already? No, I did not. $514 for New Jersey. Texas, we did 526. Why not? You never know, right? You never know. Stop yelling at me. I feel that too, April. I feel it in my soul. She's yelling at me. She's like, let me out. Hold on, I'll be right back. She's like, let me out of this stinking house. Hold on. I'm coming. Here, come on, go outside, love you. What's that? Okay. Stop standing there. She's like, I want to go, but I don't want to go that bad. Whatever. The cat, she was hardcore yelling at me. Don't you love how a cat will like yell at you that they want something from you, and then as soon as you do it, they're like, oh, they just act like you're not even there. Misty never disappoints. She said, oh, thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate you. I'm going to share real quick because I did not. I swear, they never stop. They do. Like my one cat, Jack, every morning as soon as I wake up, I'm naughty. Why am I naughty? Why am I naughty? Every morning as soon as I wake up, my cat Jack is outside because he stays out most of the time. They only come in to eat. They really just come in to eat. They don't come in any other time. But my cat Jack will come to the kitchen window, and he'll like on the kitchen window, he'll hang on the screen. No, I didn't. I'm very naughty. He'll hang on the screen and just stare at me until I open the door and let him in. He just looks at me like, just usually hanging with his arms. Like, it's like, fine, you know, I have to stop what I'm doing and let the cat in because he's a pushy little shit. You know, cats, man. I swear, they think they rule the world. Whew. But, yes. I hope that everybody had a super good holiday. Well, that's what my cat looks like when I do that. She wants dripping water. She wants dripping water. I know you meant dripping, not stripping. She wants dripping water. Yeah, cats are attracted to dripping water, right? I do that sometimes for my animals, my cats. I'll just like barely turn the water on. It rained here too, Renee. I'm really looking forward to the rain going away. my cat has always got water, and they always complain. They always complain. They just complain. Oh, that's wonderful, April. I'm glad. That's really good. But yeah, I tell you, I don't know. I don't know what's up with my animals. They're just crazy. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds like a good soak. A good soak sounds wonderful. So if nobody else wants lucky numbers, nobody else wants lucky numbers? That's crazy. If you're just coming in, shout out your state and I'll give you a pick 3 lottery number to play for the month of June. Sunday and Monday, stay home. Well, I wasn't expecting my kids, because my son said he had to work on Monday. And then my daughter called me and she's like, hey, Momity, because they call me Momity. Like, hey, Momity, did, we have a family dinner night? And I was like, oh, so I jumped up and I started making all kinds of stuff, making some homemade bread and making a homemade dessert and planning a dinner for a big group of people. And then 2 hours later, she's like, oh, yeah, never mind. We're not coming. And I was like, that's so rude. Because I had no plans to cook. And I was just trying to take care of my family who were going to come see me. And I got mad about it. I did. I got mad about it. I said that was pretty rude. It was pretty rude and disrespectful. You tell me everyone's coming to dinner and then you wait 2 hours to tell me nobody's coming. And it bothered me. Yeah, it made me really upset. And I told her, I said, I'm really tired of y'all jerking me around like this. The only time you come to see me is when I cook for you. You act like I'm your least favorite person. And she's like, no, we don't do that. And I was like, really? You don't act like I'm your least favorite person? When was the last time you invited us to anything? Anything. When was the last time y'all invited us to do anything with y'all? And she did not respond. You know why? Because there is no time that they have ever invited us to do anything with them. My kids, the only time I see my kids is when they want to come eat. I'm telling you, Jillian, their children are horrible. They're just wretched beings. And I said, I'm not cooking for y'all anymore. I'm not, because I spent 2 hours like making things from my hands. I was furiously baking. And then she's like, yeah, we're not coming. And I was like, nope. Not anymore. I'm not cooking for y'all anymore. If you come over, fine, whatever. But I'm not cooking for y'all anymore. I made some delicious Italian bread that was so good. It turned out better than I thought it would. I'm giving all of the credit to the KitchenAid mixer. Because I've made bread from scratch before, and my children take care of Jillian to make her feel special. Yeah, I did. I'm like, I'm not doing. I'm telling you, Joanne, they don't appreciate, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I was telling Travis, I'm like, I've literally bent over backwards my whole life to take care of those children and to make sure they know that they're loved and to make sure they have everything that they need. And this is what it is. She didn't have an answer for that question. So, I mean, they literally have not invited us anywhere to do anything with them. I have to call and be like, oh, I'm going to cook. Do you guys want to come over? Like, I know that I have to bribe my children to see me. It's crazy. I'm glad you have amazing children. But what's the question? Might sound like a silly question, but I don't play Lotto often. But do sometimes feel like I should buy the Powerball. So for these numbers for Nebraska, I would just go buy a pick 3 with the numbers. Yes, I think they do pick 3 numbers every day, Precious. And I think it's like 50 cents or $1. I was hurting. I'm not going to lie. I was really mad. I was mad. And normally I would say it's fine. Normally I would say it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I would just push it down. But my new counselor told me not to do that anymore. So I didn't. My new counselor told me to be honest and to express my feelings. So I did. And that's what happened. And then I had delicious Italian baked bread with my pasta. And then for dessert, we had peanut butter cake with homemade fudge frosting. And it was all delicious. And they missed out on that, and that's on them. You know what I mean? So I'm good. But kids, man, kids. I started going to therapy to help me communicate. Because I have trouble communicating with some people. And yes, you got to express your feelings. I did. I got some Subway and I'm drinking a vitamin water because I like that pomegranate vitamin water. It's my favorite. I had a Subway chopped salad. You can invite, I have leftover pasta. Oh, my little girl, I dyed her hair purple. She loves it so much. She, since I decided that we're going to try homeschooling, and Emma was all for it because she doesn't like going to school, I said, well, you don't have to go into the school system again and live by their, strict rules on hair color. So do you want to do your hair purple? And so, hi, Carrie Ann. Well, thank you so much. You want to see pictures? It's so dark. You can barely tell, but I did take a picture today. Hold on. I took a picture. I did. But because her hair was already, brown, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'll show you. It's kind of hard to tell, but maybe should I just go get her? Should I just go get her? Emma, I'll send her a text because I know she's probably on her phone. Oh, show everybody your hair. They want to see your hair. Look at that. Look at her purple hair.
Hi, everyone.
You got to give it a second for the comments to come in because they take a minute. There's a little bit of a lag. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh.
Thank you.
My beautiful angel baby. She's a beautiful. Look at all the lovely compliments. We love your mom. Oh, thanks. She's my beautiful angel. Right. All right, get out of here. I love you. Love you too. She's a beautiful angel baby. But yeah, we did purple. Yeah, she's gonna take care of me. She's my darling baby. She is. And we had piano class today because she has her She takes piano. She's learning piano. She is my little mini me. And so we had piano class today, and then she has her piano recital. Oh, thanks, April. She has her piano recital on Saturday morning. So we went to piano class today after doing her hair last night, and her piano teacher's like, "Oh, I love it, Misty. You need to do your hair purple again." And I was like, "No, I'm not doing my purple. I'm going to do pink when summer's over. When pool season is done, I will do pink. And then we will have purple and pink hair." Because I know everybody misses the pink, and they said it looks so good with pink hair. So we'll do that. You know, you could, if you don't know my pink hair, it's on my Facebook page, my Misty the Medium 2, and my regular Misty the Medium page that I can't communicate through anymore. But you know what's annoying? Let me tell you something that I struggle with. I have hundreds of reviews on my original business page, Misty the Medium. Hundreds of reviews, and I have a 4.9 rating because there was the one person. So then I had to start a new page because Facebook locked me out of my profile, and I had like 30 something reviews. Oh, you have mood hair. What? That, Carrie Ann, that is why you haven't seen me. I got, you haven't tried it yet. Oh, okay. Well, we need to see pictures, Lucy. I had a dog named Lucy. She was my favorite. I actually had 2 dogs named Lucy because I love the first dog so much. I named my next dog Lucy too. But anywho, I was talking about my reviews. Okay, so check it out. So I had like 30 something reviews on my new Facebook page, and I had a 5-star review, which that's all fine and good. I don't have an issue with reviews. Okay. Facebook deleted the reviews on my page and gave me a 0-star rating. But if you click on the reviews on my new page, you can see reviews there still, but they deleted like 25 of them. And they have me set as no reviews. So if some new person is going to my page and they've never seen me work, and they're looking for references, it says nothing. That's exactly what the problem was. Right. And that's why they blocked me out of my original profile. They didn't like the truths I was sharing, so they blocked me out of there. Yeah, I understand that completely. I do. Yeah, it's horrible. And they and every day I look and I'm like, oh, what the heck? Well, Lucy, I don't want you to give me a good review unless you actually feel like my services are worth it, okay? And so I don't want you to just go give me a review just because I complain about it. I don't want you to do that. I want it to be an honest review, okay? So absolutely, go relax. It is unfair, but I would rather that you get experience with me first before you go give a review, and that way it's genuine. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We did the lucky numbers. Nobody else wants a lucky number for their state, so we're going to call it a day. Also, don't forget, guys, it's June, and I put my kick-ass special, $30 for a 30-minute private reading with me of any kind. That's the hot June special. Oh, Texas, we did, Beth. It's 526. And believe it or not, that chopped salad I got was so big, I couldn't even finish half of it. Okay, so we're going to do some free spirit messages now. Let me get a blank piece of paper here, because I like to write things down sometimes. 1, much I have to feel that if anyone who is giving up their free time to help people. Oh, well, thank you, sweetheart. That's really sweet of you. Okay, that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Renee. Thank you, Jillian. I will definitely check those, all the appointment requests right after my live. So, woohoo, $30. Now, normally, as well as all of you know, my spirit messages are $77 for 30 minutes. That's the regular price, and $130 for an hour. And I feel that I'm worth all of that. But Spirit says to put my 30 for 30 for June. The last time we had that was, I think, for Christmas. We had it during the month of December as a gift. So Spirit says to do 30 for 30 for June. And you can do, and you can book for an hour for $60. Okay. So, and that's from June 1st through June 30th. Well, thank you, April. You're so sweet. Okay. I'm going to, this is what I want y'all to do for me, for these spirit messages tonight. Those bell peppers in that salad are kicking my butt. What I would like y'all to do for me tonight is I would like you, before you start shouting out things, this is what I want you to do. I want you to think about the person that pops into your mind that has passed over, who that person is. And I want you to tell me their first name only. And I want you to, everybody say one person's name, not a whole bunch of people's names, one person's name. And when I connect with the name, I will, yes. It's the same for all services, Cheryl. The healings, absolutely. $30 for me to send you healing for 30 minutes. Spirit messages, general, clairvoyant future readings. We can do tarot cards for 30 minutes. It's totally up to you. Okay? Thank you. Are you talking about a family member, sweetheart? Because otherwise, if it's not family member, if it's somebody that's personally involved with you right now, you can ask a question about them. Yes. Okay. Judy. I'm going to connect to Judy for Becky. Okay. I'm seeing a flash of red. And it's interesting because it's reminding me, okay, she's telling me I know what I'm talking about. She's showing me a Valentine's heart candy box. You know how they're wrapped in like, oh, I have so many chills right now. It's not even funny. You know how they're wrapped in like the red cellophane plastic? That's what she's showing me, Becky. Okay, do you understand that? Do you understand the wrapper on like a Valentine's box of chocolates? I'm so cold right now. It's like that candy apple red color. The Valentine's boxes. Yes, yes. You do understand it. Okay, good. Okay, good. Whoops, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Where'd you go? Oh, she liked, okay. Okay, good. She's also showing me the wishbone on a turkey. So I'm not sure if she's talking about breaking a bone, or I'm leaning towards her really liking Thanksgiving. Okay, that's what I'm leaning towards. Particularly, that reminds me of Thanksgiving and holidays with family. But she's specifically showing me the part where you break the wishbone. Okay. She loved that part? Okay, good. Okay. And she's showing me a glass of milk. Just regular white milk. She showed me a glass of milk, and she has a sweet tooth. She likes cookies and milk. Cookies and milk. She's dunking cookies in milk, but they're not Oreos. They're chocolate chip cookies. She's dunking a chocolate chip cookie in a glass of milk. You love that part too, Shanna? That's awesome. Share out, y'all. I appreciate you. She's showing me, you guys, she does like sweets. Yes, she does. She's showing me, you guys, you know how like when you're young and you're in a grocery store with your parents and you start like pushing each other, like, you know, just pushing each other and like, don't touch me. Or when you're sitting in the car for too long and you start getting antsy and you start like bumping your sibling, you know, and just kind of, that's what she's showing me. Do you understand that? It's like you had friction because you were siblings, but it was, hi Kyla, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. You had friction growing up because you were siblings. And I feel like she's saying it's because you spent time together or so much time together. Okay. Yes. Okay. And she's telling me that even though you bickered and you fought, that she still loves you. And she's giving me pain in my, she was older. Mm-hmm. And she's giving me pain in my rib. I'm not sure if your sister broke a rib, and that might be also why she was showing me the wishbone. But I'm getting pain in my ribs. Normally, if it's the lungs, it's higher up. But I feel like this is my stomach, like the bottom where my stomach is, where my stomach goes into like the pancreas and the gallbladder and stuff. It's pain right there that I'm feeling. Is that correct? Yes, we have. She's telling me the gallbladder. Did she have something going on with her gallbladder? I'm also feeling pain in my throat. I'm not sure if this is representing her being like intubated or something before she passed. All there. Okay. Cancer. All there. Okay. That's what I'm feeling, like she was intubated or oxygen or something before she passed, because my throat hurts. She's telling me that it hurt to breathe. And she's telling me that she's glad that experience is over. Okay. Now, do you have any questions for her or anything that you want to relay to her or ask her, Becky? Since you were thinking about your sister? Hi, Linda. Hi, Sandra. I'm doing great. How are you? Does she see the rest of the family doing okay? She said yes, but it won't be how you expect it to be. Okay? That's exactly what she told me. And I got a validation that I translated it correctly. She said yes, and I'm getting the chills again, but it won't be how you expect it to be. But everyone will be okay. But it won't be how you expect it to be. Okay? So I hope that helps you on your journey. Okay, so you think about a loved one that you would like to connect to on the other side or receive a message from, and you put their name in the comments, and I will pick someone that I am pulled to. Okay? And if you enjoy your reading today, feel free to leave a review on my page because Facebook keeps deleting them. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Share out if you're kind. I appreciate you. Okay, Doreen. We're going to connect to Doreen for Annie. All right, Annie. We're going to connect to Doreen for Annie. Don't worry, we're going to do a few of them, guys. Just hang in there. Don't worry, we're going to do a few of them. We're going to do some mini readings for everybody, okay? Well, not everybody, as many as we can. Okay, Doreen. Annie, is this your mother? Because as soon as I looked at your picture, I heard mother. She could be referencing to you being a mother or her being your mother, but I heard mother. Your grandmother? Okay. Is your mother with you? I'm trying to figure out what this mother reference was. Okay. What she's telling me is, are you excited to see me? Yes, Kylie, she's avoiding you. Sorry. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say about that. She is with you. Okay. Okay. And she wants to know if you're excited to hear from her. That's what she said. And she's showing me a ring on her ring finger. So I'm not sure if this means that that her husband is with her, or if she wants to let her husband know that she's okay if he's still living. But she's rubbing a ring on the ring finger. She's also making me feel like she had some pain in her legs. Oh, you found me. Woohoo! Good job, Carrie Ann. Good job. You found me. She's also making me feel some pain in her knees. Okay, so he died. Okay, so then she wants you to know, since she's rubbing her ring finger, she wants you to know that he's with her. Okay, and she's also talking about the knee pain. And she's having me rub my knee. So I feel like she might have had I don't know if she had knee replacement or if she had a bad knee. But what this bad knee reference is about. But my knees are sore and I'm rubbing them. Both of them. First it was just the left one and now it's the right one too. Okay, so she wants you to understand that message. She's making me feel like her hands are cold. Okay, her hands are cold all the time. I'm not sure if she had some blood pressure issues or some poor circulation, but she's making me feel like her hands are cold. Okay. And she's making me feel like she had problems with her colon. Like, I don't know what this is about, but she's giving me a lot of pain in my in the left side of my abdomen, and it feels like the colon. Okay, it feels like she's got something going on with her colon. She's showing me ice cream pops, like the square ones, like the orange dreamsicles. Well, thank you, April. She's showing me, those orange dreamsicle pops or like orange popsicles. Okay. Twin pops. They have 2 sticks. Twin pops. So you can break them in half and share with a friend. And she's showing me the orange ones. And the little white papers. Those are your favorite. April. Annie, do you understand these messages that I'm giving to you, dear? You or your mom? She might be talking to your mom about things like when your mom was little. Since she's with you. And she mentioned your mom right away. She's also mentioning a brother to me, so I'm not sure if this is your brother, your mother's brother, or if she's talking about having a brother with her, but she's mentioning a brother to me. Hi, Susan. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. And she's showing me building blocks. Not building blocks. No, like mega blocks. She's your dad's mom. That's fine. She knows who your mom is, right? She knows who your mom is, right? Okay. Does she have a brother, or is she talking about you having a brother? Because she mentions a brother, and she's showing me building blocks. They look like they don't look like regular blocks. They've got the tops on them that look like mega blocks. You know, like the really big Legos, but for little kids. She's showing me mega blocks, and I don't know why. Do you have any small children? Do you have a small child that might play with mega blocks? That's not who we are. You're not beautiful. They both have brothers, but you don't. Okay, I know somebody had a brother. She was mentioning a brother. Okay. I'm seeing little hands. Do you want to have children? I don't know why she's showing me this. She's showing me little hands with these building blocks. And I don't know why. If you don't have children, you're not trying to have children. I don't know if this is somebody in your life that has a little kid that plays with these blocks. somebody in the family that she wants to make reference to visiting, some child, playing with blocks. She is around, obviously. Do you have any questions for Doreen? Maybe it was so long ago, Shanna, like 1987 or something. Maybe it was such a long time ago, and that's why you can't remember. You know what I mean? Hi, Mariah. Question for your love life. Are you currently in a relationship? Or do you want to know about the future? You're not in a relationship and you want to know about the future of a relationship. Okay. Okay. Let me see what I can see for you, Annie. Immediately, I'm hearing that you don't socialize enough. Okay, they're telling me that you don't socialize enough and that you're going to need to socialize a little more if you want to achieve what it is that you're looking for. They're also telling me that you tend to come off, either you come off a little loud or you need to be a little louder. And I originally felt like they meant like you come off a little loud and that you need to calm it down a little bit, okay? Because it gives people a false impression about you. Future relationship for you, I feel like if you can socialize a little bit more and not be so nervous around people where you're being loud because you're nervous or whatever, that there's a good possibility that you could be meeting somebody. I'm seeing September. I'm not sure if it's this year or next year, but if you do get invited somewhere in September, then I think that you should go. Okay? And see what happens. And don't brush people off that you wouldn't normally be attracted to or interested in. Try to have conversations with people before you decide. Okay? Because you never know, you might have a lot in common with somebody, but they're not your usual type. You never know. Okay? I hope that helps you, Doreen and Annie. All right, who's next? Thank you so much, Annie. I think you're really nice too. And I think that maybe just from being nervous, around people, it kind of has a different effect on different people. And sometimes we get loud because we're nervous. And I think you should just try to be more comfortable in your own skin. Okay? All right, let's have some loved ones' names and we'll see who we can connect to. If you would like me to connect to your loved one, please do mention it. I feel like I'm connecting to Kenneth. Yes. Okay, just a second. Noodle Lane, I want to answer your question because I was literally just talking about this. with Emma because Emma has a fear of heights also. And I truly believe that this fear of heights is caused from a past life accident where something happened to her. And she knew exactly what I was talking about. She's like falling off of a bridge, like walking across a bridge and it's really shaky and then you just fall. So she knew why she had that fear of heights. So whatever pops into your head when you think about falling, that's something that's already happened to you. Okay? And that's why you have that fear of heights. It's real bad. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay. I was connecting to a male and I heard Kenneth, and let me check and see if Kenneth is a name. Kenneth, Jillian. Jillian said Kenneth, and then I closed my eyes and I heard Kenneth. So, yes, it's absolutely, how can you get rid of it? You can acknowledge that it's past life energy that no longer has to interfere with your current life because you've already experienced that situation and you don't need to experience it anymore. Okay, Jillian. So when I was connecting and I heard Kenneth, I started feeling pain in my head. Did Kenneth pass from something related to the head? Was it like an aneurysm or a stroke or trauma to the head even? Because I'm feeling all kinds of weird things on my head. Hey, Barb. How are you, beautiful lady? How are you? Okay. Do you understand the reference to the head? Did he have any kind of headaches or anything like that? I'm also getting pain right below the neck, like right below the neck, in the back, right in my back. I'm also hearing uncle. Okay, I'm hearing uncle. Hi, Trisha. Well, here's my face, Barb. He wasn't a big complainer. And is he an uncle to somebody? Yes, many times an uncle. I feel like it's one of those situations where he was very proud of that. You know, some people are just like, oh yeah, I got some nieces and nephews and I don't know their names and I, don't know their birthdays and I don't pay much attention. But I feel like he's the kind of person that is really proud to be an uncle and proud to be like a role model. Okay, do you understand that? You keep missing me? Here I is, Barb. It's all. I drank it all already, April. I'm gonna drink. I have more water right here. I gotta back up. Get that cup out of the frame. Yes. Okay. He's also mentioning a brother. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is your brother or if he has a brother. Obviously, he probably has a brother since he's an uncle to so many. Many people, even not family, called him Uncle Kenny. Yes. That's what I feel like. He really appreciates those connections to people, and he really is proud of it. He just comes to me with such a beautiful, loving energy, and he's just such a personable man. It just seems like, I don't know, he's everybody's best friend. Does that make sense? Everybody's best friend. That's what it feels like when I'm connecting to him. Like he's everybody's best friend. And when he passed away, it was a huge ripple in the community. Oh man, I'm freezing cold right now. His loss was felt by so many people and still is to this day. Do you understand that? They still talk about him. They still miss him. And he's so grateful for that. He's grateful that he was a person that people truly loved and appreciated. Okay. It's like he's showing me taking off a cowboy hat and like he's like dipping his head to me, like saying thank you to me. Did he wear a cowboy hat? But he's like taking off the cowboy hat. I don't know why. But yeah, and he's just so grateful that he made such an impression that his life mattered. That his life mattered and that it's made a lasting impression on people. Like he made his contribution. You wore hats. Okay. So I'm seeing a very gracious person, the way he's like graciously saying thank you. That's what I'm seeing. And so I don't know. It just seems to me like, even though he's not there anymore, that everybody still remembers him and he still feels connected to the community. Okay, he still feels connected to your family, to everybody in your family and everybody in the community that he was known and loved. And he loves that. He has a truly beautiful soul. I feel like if somebody called him and said, I'm broken down 200 miles away, can you help me out? That he would get in the car and he would go. Like, I truly feel that he would be like, sure thing, no problem, you know? And that's why everybody called him Uncle Kenny, because he was like their favorite uncle. He would, yeah. That's what it feels like. He was just everybody's favorite guy. Never a dull moment either. He said there's never a dull moment around Kenny. I feel like he had a great sense of humor. He wasn't mean. And he was just a very good guy. What do you want me to tell Jillian? Do you have any questions for him, Jillian? Hey, sister. No, he would never. Oh, yeah. Never a dull moment. The older generation, for sure. I just want to know he is all around us. We miss him so much. Yes, he is. He absolutely is. And that's why he feels truly connected still to everybody. And he wants you to know that. You know, he can still, like, he knows that people still talk about him. He knows that people are still missing him. And how else would he know that if he wasn't around? Right? So. Work, Tony. He truly was a beautiful person. Great soul. Very great soul. So, thank you so much. Tawny is my sister. Tawny is my soul sister, but not in a way like a soul family, like not like, oh, you know, we're all in this together type of thing. Tawny's my sister. She's my sister. And I can't get this stupid screen to go away. Why is this screen stuck on here? What did I do? Why won't you get off? Okay. Six years? Yeah. Yeah. Tawny and Ash are my sisters. We're the Triskelion sisters. My soul sisters. Twisted sisters. That's great. I feel we all bring something great to the table, you know? Okay, let's talk to some more loved ones. Let's see who comes through. Okay. Shout out your loved one's name that you want to connect to, and let's see who I connect to. All right. Yes, those are my sisters. We're gonna try to connect to Timothy for Miss Carrie Ann next. Okay, just hang in there. We're gonna do as many as we can. Y'all share out for free readings to people. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, Carrie Ann, we're gonna try and connect to Timothy for you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm getting that stabbing pain in my back again. Hi, Fran. There's my other sister. Both of my sisters are here. Y'all should just come on and do readings with me and stop being such a poop. I'm getting that stabbing pain in my back again, Carrie Ann, but this time when I feel that stabbing pain, it feels, I'm hearing like tattoo or something, like there's something on his back. Does that make sense to you? Oh, he had back pain, but did he also have like a tattoo or something like that? Yes. Yes. Your thoughts are going to be the death of you. Yes. Well, we all overthink stuff. Okay, then it's just the back pain. Okay, let me see what else I get for Timothy. Tim. Who is the man in your picture? Because he wants you to know that's a good man. Whoever that man is. That's a good man. He's talking about himself. That's a good man, he says. I love it so much if that's him that he's talking about himself. That is my favorite thing. Because when I pass away, I'm going to tell everyone I was a great person. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You're like, I'm a damn good man. I'm doing that. I'm just doing it. Okay. I just kept looking at that picture thinking, this man. And then he's like, that's a good man right there. I'm kind of, yeah. That I do have a shirt that says I'm kind of a big deal. Let me see what else I can get from him. Okay. He's funny. And I'm sorry he was in an accident. In case you forgot. Read it. Exactly. Oh, goodness. Okay. I look at Timothy. Does he have more than one child? I should have heard his laugh. I feel like it's a good one. I'm just going to say that right now. Oh, kind of a big deal. What did I just say? Oh, more than one child. He just reminded me. Barb the babe. And I'm very unique and loud and contagious. That's beautiful. And would you say that your mother is quite a looker? Because he's making me feel like your mother was super hot. Super hot. Quite a looker is what he said. Okay, because he's telling me that all of his children, I don't know how many he has, but he's telling me all of his children are beautiful. To him, she was, yeah, like he makes me feel like she's a model, okay? Like she's just gorgeous to him. And that all of his children, he's got 3 children, okay, and that all of his children are beautiful, and they get it from their mom, okay? And he wants her to know that. I'm just getting validation of that. He wants her to know that. He absolutely does love her. He thinks she hung the moon and the stars. He wants her to know that all the good qualities that y'all have came from your mother, okay? He just thinks she's absolutely amazing, that she's the most beautiful woman inside and out. My hair? You love my hair, Tawny? Do you see what my hair is doing? It's doing so many horrible things. Let's not talk about my hair. Nope. He says nope. He says that all came through your mother. He wants you to know that. Your mother percolated you, and she grew you from scratch. She grew you from scratch. Oh, man. So you don't never take away from all that your mother did for you. She grew you from scratch. Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious. Do you have any questions for in her? That's right. In her easy bake oven with a little light bulb. She's a really good person, and he wants you to know that. Do you have any questions for your dad? Mama. Of course he is. Of course. If she's passed away too, then he's just reminding you how wonderful she was, and that you should be grateful you had her every single day, that she put so much into your life. He says that you should praise her every day. You should praise her every day. He's funny. I don't feel like they spent much time apart when they were alive together. You know, I feel like, yeah, sure, people have to work, but I feel like they enjoyed each other's company. And I feel like they were a really lovely couple and a really good family unit with all y'all. It's like they had a shared mind about how they wanted to raise y'all, and it was just a beautiful connection. And of course, when soulmates meet each other in life and one of them passes away and they feel such a tremendous loss. They were friends, absolutely. Friends and soulmates, yes. He still thought she was the love of his life. You know, I don't think real love ever fades away, you know, just because the timing changes, right? Yes, she was. And so, you know, when they spend time apart like that and then they reconnect, oh, thank you. And then they reconnect in the afterlife, it's the things that kept them apart kind of disappear. You know, they said that at his funeral. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's really hard, you know. Luce, you're killing me. Not as irritating to each other at all. Like the the personalities that they took on for their physical life and the lessons that they had to learn in their physical life are no longer hindering the connection that they have in the spiritual world. Okay. So that's truly wonderful and lovely. Ashley, I think I found your new best friend. Did you read this, Ash? After Mercury retrograde. Oh my God. This is hilarious. I gotta assume she's with. You can't see the comment? It's on the screen. Is it not there? Can you not see it on the screen? I gotta send it to her. Hold on, I gotta send it to this dummy. She lives by that shit. It's hilarious. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know that y'all couldn't see the comments on the screen. Dang. Okay, so to answer your question. So if Spirit has any type of messages for me about me moving again and where to go after the Mercury retrograde, what would be helpful for my peace of mind? Okay. Okay, Lucy, darling. I feel like if you are going to move, you're going to move, you don't sign contracts during work. Well, you live by the planets, don't you? I feel like if and when you do move, that you're going to be moving west, okay? You're going to be moving westward. So like if you're on the East Coast, you're going to be moving inland or towards the west, and that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you've been thinking, about, well, of course you can see them. They're your messages, silly. I have people watching from Facebook and people watching on YouTube. I'm live streaming to both places. So I guess the people on YouTube can't see the comments on the screen. Okay, I feel like you have been thinking about this for a while. They're telling me since about February. I don't know what happened mid to late February that made you decide. It could even have been a reading that you got, a reading you did for yourself that put the idea in your mind that you needed to move. But something gave you like a little bit of a push here that you needed to move. And that seed has just been kind of rolling around in there. All right. Tammy. Hi, Tammy. So I'm seeing you moving in a westward direction. I don't see that happening, okay, until at least August. I don't know when Mercury retrograde, I don't know when Mercury's going direct. I don't pay that close of attention to it. I'm sure you know the date right off the top of your head. But they're telling me not to make any plans until August. Okay. So I don't know when that's. I don't know when that's going to be. Like what? I can see you, Tati. I can see you typing. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do now. Coffee. Didn't even ask for it. So we're going to do some more spirit messages. question doesn't show up? June 22nd. Okay, so I wasn't seeing you moving until like August. Okay, I'm seeing your messages, Tady. I'm seeing your messages. Absolutely, no problem, Lucy. And if you wanted to book a private message, I can get a better connection to you visually. I can tap into your energy and actually look in your future timeline where you are set right now. I can get a better look at it. Okay, but that was private readings are always so much better energy-wise. There's not everybody else's energy flinging around in here, kind of choking up the road. Okay. Tawny, I have to say, I knew that you were going to ask, and I knew that I had a male energy here for you. And I thought to myself, it doesn't make any sense that her brother would come to me, because I never get your brother whenever I talk to you, but I do feel a male energy here for you. I think, Tati, let me just 1 second, Tati. I feel like it's taking skeletons out of the closet, okay? And I feel like that's involved with your mom's biological family. I feel like there's some skeletons in the closet that they don't want to take out, okay? So I'm just going to say that they're not going to be forthcoming with any information for you, okay, babe? Reading for yourself can be very difficult. You're right, Lucy, because all your own feelings are involved and your energy kind of sways the message sometimes, right? Absolutely. So, Tawny wants to talk to Anthony. When I'm connecting to Anthony for you, you're welcome, dear. And I'm sorry that she's not going to get the answers that she needs from them. And I'm sorry about that. Okay, Tawny. When I'm connecting to Anthony's energy, he's showing me what happened to him. And he's also telling me, oh, gosh. He's telling me that he's funny. He's funny. And he's telling me, it's like, oh, how do I explain that? He loves a good joke, is what he's telling me. He loves a good joke. He loves to joke around. And he wants you to tell his girlfriend that he loves her so much. Okay? He loves her so much. Yes, he has quite a sense of humor. And he loves a good joke. And when I see him, he's like laughing. And then he shows me a woman. I say woman, but they just look like babies to me. Everybody looks like a baby to me. Hold on. He's showing me this girl. She's younger than you. She's got like some bangs. And he loves her. He loves her so much. He said, I love her with my whole being. With his whole being. I would love to talk to her. If you send her my way, it's a good time. I have a 30 for 30 for June, Tawny. He really needs her to know that he loved her with his whole being, truly. He's showing me just wrapping his arm around her neck and just kissing her on the side of the head. He truly loved her. And I'm sorry she's having a hard time. And it was, it was a very sudden, tragic accident. He did that. Yeah. And he's showing me, like, she puts on his clothes, like his, she's showing me, she puts on his shorts. Do you understand that? I don't know if he's talking about his boxer shorts or just basketball shorts, but he's showing me her putting on his shorts, like putting on his clothes. And he's showing me her crying for him, laying and crying for him. And he said, it breaks my heart. Young love. His basketball shorts. Yeah. Sad. It's because, I didn't need to know that.
Right.
Okay. He's doing this thing with his hair. He's like doing something with his hair. It's like brushing. He's always brushing it off of his head. I don't know why he's showing me that. He's brushing the hair off of his head all the time, running his hand through his hair. But he's always laughing. It's like, this is what I'm hearing. Ha ha! That's what I heard. Ha ha! I don't know. It just seems like it's such an Anthony noise, And I don't know why I'm even saying that. I've never met him. I've never spoken to him. I saw the pictures that you posted of him after he passed away, but it just seems like such a very Anthony noise to make. And he's showing me picking up the girls and swinging them around, giving them piggyback rides. He's showing me, it's almost like he almost feels like they were kind of like his little kids, It's an interesting perspective that he's giving me here. It's like they're his, but they're not his. I don't know. I guess maybe because he was old enough when they were babies, I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing here. They're his, but they're not his. Yeah. Like they're his, but they're not his. Yeah. Yeah, he loved them. He loved them. They had a special place in his heart. And he's showing me the shirts. He's showing me the shirts. Do they have like a shirt or some kind of something they wear with his face on it? Because that's what I'm seeing. I feel like Lily is going to grow up to want to pillow with his face on it. Okay, he's showing me something with his face. And what he's showing me Lily growing up to ride dirt bikes. Don't ask. That's what he's showing me. Lily, not Isabel. Lily is going to do it because it makes her feel close to him. And she's going to love it. She's going to love dirt bikes. I don't know why dirt bikes. Was it a dirt bike he was on? No. He was just on a motorcycle, right? She has no fear. Yes. And that's what he's showing me. He's showing me her being like adventurous like that and fearless and really loving dirt bikes. Because I can see her in like the whole moto outfit and everything. I wouldn't even be. It was a dirt bike? Okay. Oh, I thought it was just a motorcycle. Oh, good to know. But I could even see her putting, like I could see her doing it competitively. Oh, he was a Capricorn too? That's because we're awesome. I can see her doing it competitively and like her having his name on her bike. You know what I mean? Like in memory of him. So I hope that helps you, dear. That you know, of course, that he's always around and he still loves all y'all so much. Okay. Let's see who's next. Put your loved one's name in the comments and I will do reading for who I'm pulled to. Huh? Yep, I just drank some of it. Thank you. So what? That would be a clairvoyant reading, Lucy. Okay. Marjorie. Jennifer. We're going to talk to Marjorie. Just briefly, okay? Did Marjorie, did somebody call her Big Marge? Because I'm hearing Big Marge, and I don't know why. You're welcome, dear. Why am I hearing Big Marge? Seems like oh, they call your daughter Little Marge, so she would be Big Marge. Okay. That makes sense. Get you pregnant? Oh my goodness. That makes her Big Marge. Okay. Bye, Shanna. Be Herman and Big Marge? Yes. Margie. Okay. My head is getting really weird right now. And it feels like she was medicated when she died. Okay, do you understand this? Was she not in her right mind when she passed? In other words, did she pass from a long illness? Something like cancer or dementia where her mind was not okay? Because I feel very I feel very dopey in my head right now. I feel like I would feel at the end of life if I had cancer, to be honest. That's how I feel. I feel my head feels really weird. Like I'm really out of it. She was medicated. Okay. So you understand this that I'm talking about? Okay. She said she wants to look at your house. Yes, like cancer. Okay. She said, tell her I want to look at your house. I want to look at your house. Did you get a new house, Jennifer? Did you move after she passed? She's recognizing the new place. Or something that you did to the place to make it look like new. You did move. Okay. She wants to look at the new house. My head hurts a lot with her. Oh, man. Dang. And she's also talking about baby boy. So do you have a son also? Someone she's referencing to baby boy. You don't. Okay, she's talking about baby boy. So maybe this is her son. Does she have a son? Oh, you lost a baby. Was it a boy? Do you know if it was a boy? Oh, let me ask her some questions. Hold on. Let me ask her some questions. Okay, so I yes, it's too soon. That's very good. So I asked her 3 questions and she answered those 3 questions for me. And I asked her, have a great night, Renee. And I asked her if baby boy was the baby that you lost. Was she referencing to that soul? And she said, yep, one and the same. And then I asked her, was this soul going to reincarnate again into your life as your child? And she said, yes. And I said, when? And she said, not anytime soon. Like you said, it's too soon. She said, not anytime soon, about 4 years. Okay. About 4 years. All right. What is that called? What was it that you, okay, don't tell me what happened to your last pregnancy, because she's showing me right now. Where is it, where your placenta separates? Where your placenta something is what she's telling me is what happened. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jennifer? What am I talking about? Placenta previa. Is that where your placenta separates? Thank you, Joanne. And is that what happened? Look, I'm telling you this because I love you, okay? I'm telling you this because I love you. And I know you want to have another baby. And I'm looking right at you, and I want you to look right at me. You need to be on complete bed rest when you get pregnant, or the same thing will happen again. Okay? I'm not even joking around. So, I know that'll be hard, but some things are worth the struggle, right? So, that's what I have for you, dear. Bed rest. Lots and lots of bed rest. Okay? You have 4 years to plan 9 months. All right? You got 4 years to plan 9 months. All right. You're welcome, dear. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Who else we got? Jennifer, you want to talk to Jenny? Jennifer wants to talk to Jenny? Is that right? Okay. Let me see what I get for Jenny, okay? Grandma Jenny, yes. Grandma Jenny, whom you are named after, right? Okay, did Jenny have a problem with her hip? Jennifer? Because I'm immediately getting pain in my hip. To be more specific, I'm getting pain in the left hip. Like bursitis. Okay? Kind of. She's giving me pain in her hip. You have pain in your hip too? Well, I think that's a family tradition then. Some family traditions don't need to be repeated. Right? She limped. Yeah. She got bursitis. And so I don't know if you've already got a diagnosis, but she told me bursitis. So maybe you should go to an orthopedic. Well, you did have your hip replaced. Did you have bad bursitis? Or bone spurs? Anyway, moving on from there. She's telling me you had arthritis. Okay. I feel like she had bursitis, which is arthritis of the bursa, which is in the head. She's telling me that you're surrounded by selfish people. Do you understand that? Yes, I do believe she did. I do believe she did. But do you understand the message? She said you are surrounded by selfish people. I specifically heard you're surrounded by selfish people. So let me ask her for clarity on that message. She said, selfish people always want something. That's what she told me. Selfish people always want something from you. Do you understand the message as far as your work is concerned? Selfish people always want something from you. Oh, she's making my head hurt. When I asked her if is this your work situation, she said could be. Yep, could be. And what do you want me to tell her? She said you give an inch and they take a mile. Don't give an inch and they complain until you give an inch. Yep, that's about sums it up, she said. Oh, Tawny. How dare she? She's writing things and ripping off papers. Writing things and ripping off papers. I don't know if this is giving out warnings or giving people a warning. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yes, that's what she's trying to tell me, giving people a warning. And she's wagging her finger up. So I feel like she wants you to say something to them. I feel like she wants you to, how the hell do I know? Why diamonds? I don't know. I don't wear perfume, so I'm not familiar with the names of perfumes. That wouldn't be something that I would know. She loves turkey. No, honestly though, Tawny, cats like chicken and turkey. They do. Think about it. They're birds, and cats eat birds, right? So you worked with her and she ran the show. I don't know. I hear her, not hear her. She's showing me, writing warnings for people, giving warnings to people like this. She's wagging her finger at people, giving people warnings. So unless you took over running the show, I don't know. I'm just giving you the messages as I'm receiving them. If you don't understand them, there's only so much I can do for that. I feel like perhaps with time you'll understand the message better. What are you talking about? I don't know. She's signing things and doing this and wagging her. I assumed, based on what she was telling me, that it was giving people a warning and telling them to stop being so demanding. But you take whatever it means to you. You take whatever, however it resonates with you, dear. If it means receipts to you, then that's what it means. I can only give you what comes through my consciousness that is in relationship to experiences and things that I've seen. That's how I translate my messages. Okay? I honestly feel like she wants you to tell people they need to shape up or ship out. But that's just me. That's just my interpretation of it. These spirits are giving me such a headache. Whew. Tawny, have you been getting headaches with them? Man. Serious head pain with a few of these tonight. It's hurting my head. You have to think about it. All right. Well, I will leave you with that so that you can think about it. And I hope it makes sense. It might be. A couple of them were really hurting my head. So I'm going to call it a night. I will be back. I'll try to be back tomorrow night for an hour or so. Emma's got her youth group that I have to drop her to and pick her up at 8 o'clock. So I will try to come back tomorrow night. Keep in mind, guys, that I do have my 30 for 30 special for the month of June. If you want to book with me, go to my page, facebook.com/Misty the Medium with the number 2 on the end. I cannot respond to Misty the Medium regular page. I was locked out of that. I can respond to the Misty the Medium 2. It's backwards both ways. Wait. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to go get rid of this head pain that I got from all y'all spirits, but I appreciate you coming in. If you missed the lucky numbers, they're at the beginning of the broadcast, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams and many blessings to all of y'all.